If you only ever watch one of my videos right to the end, please make it this one and let me explain why. Do me a favour. On the 18th of April, I'm entering an MMA fight. For those of you who don't know, it's like boxing with a few less rules. I don't know that much about it, but I'll tell you, I'm genuinely excited, and I'll tell you why you don't need to worry about me in a moment, but why if you can support me in any way, it would make a huge difference. And I'll tell you how you can support me in just a moment. The reason that this is so important to me is twofold. The most important reason is this. The charity is cancer research. And last year, my family lost my Uncle Keith. He was genuinely one of the kindest and friendliest and warmest and most special people I've ever known. And I know that his family, his children and his wife and others who knew him would agree with that. So I'm fighting not only in his memory, but in the hope that some people will benefit from the kind of research that cancer research do. So if you can support me in that way, I really, really appreciate it. And I thank you very much. There's links below and all that kind of stuff. So I'm fighting for that reason. But what I want to do on the night is first of all reassure you, don't worry about me. I can't lose. I'm mad. I've already worked out that I can't lose. So you don't have to worry about me. I've already worked out that if I get hit a few times and even if I get knocked out, I can cope with that. I won't die. I'm fine. So none of you need to worry about me. But I want to make sure I don't worry about you, because anytime I'm distracted in the ring thinking about people that I love and people that I care about who might be worried or might not be enjoying themselves, I might be distracted from the purpose of the fight, which is, I guess, to kind of win it. I can't lose. I'll tell you about that in a moment. Anyway, what I want on the 18th of April, if you can do it for me, is just to have the best night you can. If on the 18th of April you're in Norwich and you like watching MMA fights, please, if you can afford it, buy a ticket. I'd love you to come along, as long as you're not going to worry about me. As long as you're going to have fun, please buy a ticket and come along. The link's below, and it will make a huge difference to my encouragement and also to the chances of us raising money. If you're going to be in Norwich that night, but you don't fancy watching a fight, please just come as close as you can to where I'm going to fight, because my friend Desmond is going to host a watch party where you can either just drink or you can find out what's going on or whatever. And if you don't drink, you just have fun. But that's going to be the most fun party, because it's going to start before the fight. It's going to carry on after. And after I've fought, I'm going to come down there and have a brilliant party. It's going to be the best party of my life. I haven't had a really big mega party of my own since I stopped drinking. And so it's going to be the best party I've ever had, because I'm going to remember it all, I'm going to enjoy it all, and I'm going to just have won in my fight with MMA. And so that's going to be fantastic. So please, please, please find ways to have the best night possible on April the 18th. If you can't come to Norwich at all, please just share with me anything fun that you're doing, that you're enjoying, to show me you're not worrying about me. Because I'm an anxious person, you see. If I'm going to concentrate on knocking somebody out or whatever you have to do in this thing, then I'm going to need to be focused and be able to channel my energy. And I worry a lot. So if I'm worried about you and I think you're not having fun, or you're going to worry about me, I might just not concentrate as much. That's not your fault. That's my fault. But I'm just telling you, you could do something to help me if you can. So please come to Norwich and have a party, either with me or by me, because I'll be there in the end. If you're at home in the next few weeks and you spot anything that makes you laugh, that is fun, that shows me that you're having fun and you can have fun on the 18th, just put it on the Facebook page that I'll start soon. If you're out that night having fun, send me a video of it, send me a message, let me know. Because all I need to know is everybody's having a party that night. It'll also help me, because if my opponent thinks all my friends and me are having a party, well, he might just be a little bit more safe in my company, and I might be a bit more dangerous in his. But we'll see about that. What I'm going to do over the next 8 weeks, starting tonight at the first training session, is learn as many technical skills as I can to be good at MMA. But my objective is purely to do something for myself. It's very, very selfish. What I want to do is, for the first time in my life, channel any negative emotion, any anger, anything that I've got pent up that I need to let go of, into one place at one time, and throw my fist or my leg or something as hard as I can with all the anger and fury that I can. This sounds horrible, it's not. It's not intended to hurt another person. If I swing and miss, I'll still win, because I've got that out of me. I'm the kind of person who stores things like that up, and it's not good for you. And I'd rather get it out that way than through 500 little arguments with people who I love. So I'm going to do it like that. And I think that's also a chance of me winning. So if you want to see me win, that might work too. But I promise, I cannot lose. Finally, I want to tell you why this isn't just a fight that's about me being in a ring. This is a metaphor. I really passionately believe that we can make communities feel safer again, right the way across the country and all the way around the world. I can't do that on my own. Human beings can create incredible change. So I'm just going to demonstrate that I'm willing to fight. I'm willing to fight. I'm willing to get in a ring and fight. And at the end of it, I'm not going to talk about how I boxed or fought or MMA'd or whatever you do in this thing. I'm going to talk about how we need to change communities right now to make them feel safer. And I've talked about that in some other videos. So when we have this massive party and we show everyone how safe we can feel and how much fun we can have, we're going to show them why we think more communities should feel like the community just celebrated me having a fight. And they can celebrate fantastic things like changing things. We can change the world. And we need to start somewhere. I'm going to start by fighting, literally. And I hope you'll join me with having fun on the 18th. And if anything that I say between now and then you think is something that you could help with to help change the world, just let me know. Because I'm crap at loads of things and you guys are brilliant at loads. I don't want to be the person who speaks in public. I don't want to be the person who gets any notoriety from anything if I can avoid it. If I'm the best person to say something, then I'll say it. If not, and we can find somebody else, or somebody else can do things, because I'm bad at lots of things, come and help me. So on the 18th of April, enjoy and celebrate feeling as happy and safe and wonderful as you can in whatever way you feel you're going to feel the most safe and happy and wonderful. And I'll love that. And I'll have fun having my safe, wonderful, massive party. But everybody out there, it would mean a load to me if you're free and available and you can find your way to get to Norwich. Honestly, we're going to have an amazing party. It's going to be the best party ever. And we're going to have a lot of fun. And then after that, if that's enough for you and you can see what joy is like, then I'm happy. You've enjoyed yourselves. If you think we can spread a bit more joy from that night around communities everywhere, then stay in touch and we'll work out why and how we're going to do it. But we will do it one day because I've got the energy and I've got the rest of my life to fight for it. So anyway, that's why this is really important for me. I'm sorry it's a bit long. If you stay to the end, I'm so grateful. And if you could share it with somebody else and encourage them to come along or be part, or you think they'd enjoy it, or they like watching boxing but they don't care about me, brilliant. Tell them to come and have fun and don't worry about me. Anyway, all the links are below. Thank you very much. I'm off to train at this fight thing. But don't worry, I can't lose.